Well, good morning and welcome to another project. I'm here in this lovely garden. It's very much a kind of an English cottage garden. There's lots of planting here that the customers put in for pollinators and birds and everything else that's going on here. It's a really lovely part of the local area where I live. And today, or this week, I'm going to be putting in an Aquascape Pondless Waterfall. I'm going to turn the camera around, show the area I'm working in, and you can watch me build this. So as you can see, like much of probably Europe, to be honest, we are very much affected by the ongoing drought conditions here in the UK, where everyone's pretty much got a yellow dusty lawn. I certainly have. But this area here is where the Pondless Waterfall will be going. So I've got a fairly decent area here. This is all going to be cleared. Customer wants me to keep all these old rocks. I won't be using these in my feature. Just creating another feature down there, creating some bit of habitat and walkways, and these plants, these lavenders, are all going to be reused in that section by the customer, so nothing's going to be thrown away there. So we've obviously got this old like plastic lined pond that's going to be going. So once this is cleared, I'm going to be excavating this whole area here, basically creating a big underground reservoir using large aqua blocks for underground storage for the pump, which is then going to feed a waterfall up here. Shape its road down by a stream, lots of planting, lots of interest, lots of places for birds and mammals to wash and drink, then back into the reservoir, and it can circulate all over again. So let's get going. So as you've just seen, I've had to get the breaker out, take out the footings of a wall that used to run under here and also over this side here. Now this is a concrete pad here, and as luck would have it, that is as deep as I need to excavate to get my large aqua blocks in. So That is a nice touch, as they say. So, a bit of an update. You've been watching all the sped up excavation footage. You've also seen in the footage that it's been raining, and we haven't had rain, I was going to say proper rain, for about 10 weeks here in England, especially down on the south coast anyway. So, it has been very welcome. It's nice to see it again, feel it, smell it again. The air's just got a really nice smell about it after it's rained. The only downside is, obviously, I'm now starting to pull out mud on my boots all over everything where I'm walking, which obviously makes it a bit of a messier sight. So a little bit more time spent tidying up. And also up and down the scaffold boards, a little bit more treacherous and slippy with the wheelbarrow up and down into the skip. So just got to be extra careful there. And then obviously if this continues, when I'm handling all these large boulders, just got to be a bit wary of that. But as for working outside in the rain, doesn't bother me at all. I actually like it. It's nice. So it's just those little side issues that it brings. Anyway, as you can see, I've now loose laid all the aqua blocks. This is going to be the reservoir for the waterfall that's going to be over this section, stream section, and this is all going to be self-contained with the usual fleece underneath, some liner, overlay of fleece, wrapping it all up and then packing in the side. So where I've got these gaps where the blocks don't fit, that will be gravel pockets, and that's all going to be self-contained in that reservoir, which is going to be my next step now. So get these leveled in, get these all compacted around the outside, and then I can start forming the waterfall with the biofalls, getting some soil in to build that up over there, and then start shaping it and then get the overlay liner, which is then obviously going to feed on top of these aqua blocks, start feeding the pump in that pump vault for the reservoir. So that is me for this week. Not a bad week at all. Got a decent level in the pond section of this stream. Obviously all the edging work to do, a couple of days next week. The lights are in, they just need connecting to the multi-connectors there. Obviously my electrician's been today, got the pump connected in. The lights will be, like I say, next week. Get all this edging tidied up, a bit more terrestrial planting, get the biofilms finished up with the filter mats and the bioballs in there, travelling around here, a bit more soil around the berm, and we'll be done. So join me next week for the conclusion of this Pondless Waterfall project. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, it all helps. Until then, see you next week.